What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Factorio episode 16. 16th episode. Last video, I went ahead and made my logistics bot-based mall, and it's working pretty well. I think I got everything I want in this section. It's got all the basics, your assemblers, logistics chests, all my train stuff is up here. And I do not have the express belts and stuff hooked up yet. It's gonna need lubricant, which I could probably get hooked up here pretty quickly. And then I started another section over here with kind of other things. I forgot power poles, so those are there now. And then I started putting asteroid collectors, space age type stuff will go in this bottom row. You'll have thrusters here and whatever else I might need for like spaceships and stuff. So these are all done. I'm gonna have 20 of each, so they're ready to go when I start building a ship. So that'll be pretty nice. So first thing I want to get started on today is I want to start collecting the uranium. And and I also upgraded all of my smelting. It's all electric furnaces now. I added 2 more of steel because steel was lacking pretty badly. And resources are doing okay. They're keeping up for the most part. Maybe not so much over here. No, not too bad. Yeah, those are still pretty much full. This one, however, has been getting used up pretty good. You see, I lost a few more. Few more drills. And oil's been becoming a bit of an issue as well. I went ahead and beaconed the crap out of these guys and got them pumping away. I think it's helping. I added some extra tanks. I am doing a little bit of research right now, and then I went ahead and added a couple of beacons to these guys as well, and I think they might still be dropping. Yeah, that's still dropping. These aren't, it's not keeping up, the petroleum gas, unfortunately. Let's try adding just a couple more beacons. Why not? Let's get those all set up. The light oil is actually pretty full. Let's go ahead and put one on each of those. Try and get that light oil processed a little bit. And while we're at it, might as well put some for our heavy oil processing as well. Alright. That should get us helped out a little bit. Alright, yes, uranium. So I'm gonna need sulfuric acid for that. I do have some sulfuric acid right here. And that might actually be enough, at least to get some mining going. Yeah. Ultimately, it would be best to hook it up with trains. But I think we'll hook it up with pipes. Now, is that gonna reach? Not sure. But we'll see. The bots should go ahead and get those built up for us. I think they might be. They were a little bit far away over here. I'm getting some more solar set up because power has been a little bit of an issue. You can see it's nearly depleted right here. 8 minutes ago. Yeah, so our storage has been increasing, but we've had some spikes where it's getting dangerously low, so needed to add even more. But the reason I want to get the uranium is because we need to get going on nuclear as soon as possible. Once you start getting into beacons and tier 3 assemblers and stuff like that, it becomes a bit of an issue. Oh, it's just barely overextended. Ooh, that's another thing that I need to add are pumps. I do not have pumps. I added fish to all of the storage chests to kind of be a placeholder. So we want pumps. Enable, disable, that's going to be, well, less than 50 because eventually I might want to run these in rockets. Right click. There we go. That'll get us some pumps. So let's go ahead. And add a pump right there. I think it kind of killed my blue circuit production for a little bit too. Oh, and I did start messing with this as well. I upgraded it to all tier 3 assemblers. And kind of started throwing productivity modules and stuff in it, but I just can't get the ratios quite right with this exact layout. So that'll have to be changed at some point as well. But either way, it's still producing a heck of a lot more than it was before. So I'm just going to leave it. That'll be a problem for another day. Looks like that research is done. Actually, yeah, let's do the planet discovery for Vulcanus, because that's going to be the first planet that I go to. And then after that, let's go ahead and do a couple more of those guys. Alright. Where am I going to want to do a little bit of uranium processing? Probably going to keep it kind of to itself over here. I'll probably do it like right here or something. Let's go. Do I have? I do not have miners on me. Let's go ahead and make a spot for it. I want to have 100 of them on hand at all times. Why not? Okay. Alright, let me run on over to that uranium patch. So one thing that there's not a shortage of on this map, though, is uranium. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And we're going to want to just load this thing up. Okay. So we have our sulfuric acid right here. And I'm going to use, just like I normally do, regular power poles. copy this one. And just do that. Alright, so that's good enough. Then we can... get these guys hooked up with their pipes. And power. There we go. This one's not working for some reason. Yes. There we go. It's probably gonna kill my sulfuric acid though. I'll bring it down pretty low. That's okay. As long as we get this wonderful green stuff. And now we need centrifuge, uranium processing. We got ice melting, thrusters, oxidizers, all that fuel and everything, because I do want to get to Vulcanus soon. I don't think it's not going to happen this episode, but maybe I can at least start building the ship if I can get all the uranium and everything out of the way. But I want to put our thruster here. That's a rocket capacity of 5. So we're going to do 10. And there we go. Right click, left click. Now we need centrifuges. Should have, yep, because I did start collecting the concrete. I knew I was going to need it. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Enable, disable. We want like 20 of them. Set that. Okay. So now centrifuge is taken care of. Okay. So now I want to figure out how I want to do this. How's our science looking anyways? It's kind of starting to creep down a little bit. Which one? Red, green, and blue. Space science seems to be doing okay. 3.8 thousand in there. And these are chugging along nicely. That looks good. Yeah. So this thing's working pretty well. Oh, actually, how much am I making anyways? 75. It's not a bad amount at all. Okay. Go away. Thank you. Alright, how's our centrifuge? Centrifuge. Give me 10 at all times. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay. These are pretty slow, but that's okay. Alright, so I got a few of them. Let's see. Alright, so the only one we have is regular uranium processing. How do we unlock Kovarex Enrichment process? We're going to unlock you next. Might as well unlock uranium ammo. Move these to the end. Okay. So that just takes a bunch of raw uranium, makes a bunch of stuff and things. I don't even have enough. Let's do that. Come here. Okay, so we're gonna run raw uranium right down the middle. If I get rid of you, because these are pretty slow. I wonder if I can... Huh. How do we want to do this? Let's do that. That's gonna make us some stuff and things. So I'm gonna leave that like that. I kind of want to do something... No, that's not gonna really... No, that won't matter. I was gonna try and like filter the 238 or 235. I think we're just gonna put it all together. Okay. Do that. And we're gonna double it up. Okay. That seems to be working. Oh, look, there we go. We got some 235 right there. So now I'll put priority left with 235. Don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. Yeah, because I think it's going to kind of seize up a little bit. So what if... We're going to want some of this stuff saved. And then I can put it into a storage chest. Something sort of kind of like that. And we're gonna need, well, eventually we're gonna need that. Nuclear power, let's go ahead and research that. Same thing, move those out of the way because they're not as important. How much time does that? 5 minutes? Input priority left. Okay. Alright, I'm just waiting for this Kovarex to finish up. Because then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna build that. In the meantime, let's get these rocks out of here. And these are still running. Pretty full up though. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to change up my rocket silos a little bit. This is going to give me a whole bunch of crap, but let's take those out. Clear all of this out. Oh, that's... There was a reason that I needed rocket fuel to be collected. And that is... rocket parts. Rocket fuel. Less than... 1,000. What is wrong with you guys? What's taking so long? Oof. I have 2,000 construction bots now because I've got this thing over here still running. I'm going to leave it. Why not? Look at that. That's probably going to kill my power though. Oh, look at that. 180 megawatts of Roboport action. There we go. Got some rocket fuel coming in. So now... Kovarex is almost done. Let's get that one out of here as well. And I want to put... Let's start with one. That'll have prod 2 modules in it. And then I can put some beacons around it. I don't know how efficient that's going to be having that many beacons around it. 30.15% each. Let me fill those up. I'm curious. I want to see if it's better, more efficient to have less beacons or to have it fully surrounded. Alright, because that's 30% each with the beacon, so crafting speed 3.58 if I get rid of one. Still a little bit faster even with the extra beacon, so we're going to do that. Copy this like so. Alright, so 4 rockets. What's the power usage going to be on this? A lot. It's going to be a lot of resources too. A lot of resources that I won't have, but... Am I missing? I thought I had another one. I do, but it's... Okay. Can I set that up to where it's in a logistics chest pretty easily from here? Not really. But I can import pipes instead of doing this. Let's go. Logistics chest. Dun, dun. rocket silo. Too heavy for a rocket, that's right. Stack size of 1, so when it has less than 2 of them. There we go. And then I can request her pipes. That works. You can't productivity module the... Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so that's done. We have 4 rockets. Now we can go ahead and... 2, 3. Want 400. And pretty good amount of rocket parts. Take that. Really should... That's fine right there. Sweet. And it's still really not even that fast. I thought it would be a little bit faster than that. Cool. Alright, so the rockets are taken care of, and then automatic request on all of those. Where's that? Huh. Okay. Anyways, this substation doesn't have to be there. Alright, now the Kovarex thing is done. Let's figure out how am I going to do that. Let's make... Start with 1, because I can't remember. I'm going to need a whole bunch of 235. And 238, and it's going to make... Alright, so I need 0.66, 0.68, 0.0. I don't remember how I did this before. Okay, let's try outputting 238 on the outside. And I guess it doesn't really matter. It can kind of mix. No, let's see. Output priority left with 239, 235, whatever the hell it is. Get rid of you. Okay, no, I wanted it like that. Okay. Do that. And, whoops. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Probably not. No. Dang it. This is not working. Okay. It doesn't need a whole bunch. So let's grab that. Can I put that in here? How much do I need to get this thing going? 40? Holy smokes. Can I put... Can put productivity in these. Alright, let's put some productivity in those. And... Beacons. Speed this up as much as I can. I don't actually know if this is gonna work though. Like if that's gonna be able to grab enough to keep cycling it. We'll find out. I'm gonna figure something out on getting that thing working. These should be cranking a little bit more. Hopefully the productivity helps out. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna let this thing kind of do its thing. I feel like that wants to grab. Let's go ahead and put one of these here. Just for now. I don't know what happens when these get full though. Alright, let's ignore that for the time being. Okay, let's go. I think I can make nuclear fuel though. Nope, that needs 235 as well. Okay. A lot of stuff takes 235, jeez. 0.7% chance for 235 for every 10. Still nothing. Alright, I'll let that do its thing. There's actually another thing I wanted to get done as well. So I wanted to get kind of nuclear going, which clearly that's going to take a little while. I can, however, start getting the components going. I have everything for you. That, and yeah. Alright, so I can start making all this stuff. Enable disable when stack size of 10, so when that's less than 10. And filter. Yeah, I'm fine with the resources that's calling for. What do you stack? 10 and 10, but I do want quite a few of these though, so we're going to do 50. Set. Filter. Yeah, good enough. Boilers, or heat exchangers. They look like boilers. We're at 50 as well. 750 is a bit much. How about 200? And heat pipes. Less than 100. Filter. I think I forgot that one. 450 is still a bit much. 200. Okay. Alright, so those are done. All of the things we need for nuclear are starting to get those crafted up. Now, the other thing I wanted to get done, I want to make a Power Armor Mark III. And I think I have everything I need for it. Lots of blues, engines, low density structures. Engines, blues, speed module, efficiency module. And I think I've got those up here. Boom. Power armor Mark 3. That's going to be huge. Huge improvement, at least. Oh, and I think I can change... I want to change you. Blue. Little blue man. Trash unrequested. And we're going to need all this stuff. Let's turn that off. Really wish that the batteries would keep their charge when you take them out, but they don't. And that's really, really quite annoying. Looks like copper is having an issue. Yeah, why? Coming in full, but... Green circuits, iron is an issue. Well, I guess I did not fix our resource problems. But I think a lot of it is because it's getting sucked up by all this crafting and everything going on. Especially these. I know these are killing me on iron. I got one reactor. And I'm still short like concrete and whatnot. Oh, that just reminded me. Concrete is probably stopped up or about to be. Because I am no longer... bringing it in. Okay. That's fixed. It is still flowing. The concrete is. Bricks are still doing okay. Oh, none of these have power. Just there. Gonna fix it like that. All these band-aids. Yeah, copper is lacking. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get back to this guy. I want... Oh no. Where is it? Oh. It must... When I pressed trash unrequested, it must have been already made. So it should be right there. Man, exoskeletons spoil me. Alright, so we're going from a 10 equipment grid size to a 14. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Do you want to put that reactor right... Ooh, can I make that? Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Ah, no, it needs fuel cells. So I don't have those. So for now, we're still going to have to rock solar. Whoop. Kinda I gotta add a little bit more solar though. Let's put that there, that there. I can't... Can I unlock the next battery? Battery. Power armor mark. New. I need Fulgora. science for that one. Personal mark for it is for now. Add some more batteries down here. And is that it? All right, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more solar panels. 4 more batteries if I can. Blues, low density. Oh, how many of these are in here? Oh, wait. What does that do? Did I finally figure it out? Construction. Maybe that is what I've been trying to figure out for a while. Which then... let's put that there. 1, 2... let's do another RoboPort as well. Grab some batteries. What do I need? A ton of steel. Luckily, steel is actually doing okay. 1, 2, 3. I need a 4th one. One of these got... where'd all my batteries go? Sorry, gears. I think I want... do I want more exo? I can do... I'll hold off on those for now. But I do want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more energy shields. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I could probably unlock the next energy shields. Maybe not. Oh. No, that's it. Mark 3. Okay, Fulgora Science as well for that one. That'll have to wait. I needed 8 more solar panels. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, these are going to take a while. I probably should have done those in assemblers. That's fine. Let's go take a look over here and see. Only 7. Alright, we're not getting to nuclear this episode, unfortunately. That's gonna clog up the system right here. Let's disconnect you. I don't know how I wanna... this doesn't seem right to me. I feel like there's a better way to do it, but I'll figure that out later. What do we have so far? Another battery. Right there. Oh, another RoboPort. That's gonna be gears. That should be pretty good for now. I just gotta wait for all this stuff to finish crafting. Alright, got my armor loaded out pretty well for now. 3 RoboPorts. I'm leaving this spot for a reactor. 8 batteries now instead of 4 and a bunch of solar. So that should hold us over pretty well for a little while. And I went ahead and kind of made this thing up. I don't even know if it's going to work or not. In theory, it might. I have a requester chest putting some 235 on the belt. And then whenever it's less than 50, it'll put more on, and that'll keep enough inside of these guys. So I think, oh, there we go. So I got 41 now. Should be able to put that in here. And in theory, it's very slow. It should output here. I don't know if it's all going to go into the one or if it's going to get kind of stuck. Alright. Or, yeah, I think it's going to kind of evenly distribute in these, and then it's going to slow it down. Oh. Nice. Okay, so they all went in there. Alright, so it's going a little bit faster now with the beacons. That one's got 3. Let's go ahead and put another one on each end. That way it's 3 beacons apiece. Alright, so it looks like this thing essentially is going to keep going and going and going until there's enough extra that goes into it that it starts moving down the line, which is also going to take quite a while. But I think it's working, and then I actually don't think I need these splitters here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. So let's get rid of those and kind of do that, and then it'll cycle its way down, and then once it gets in excess, it should go to the left side of the splitter and then start going into this chest here. And then hopefully this doesn't get clogged up. Alright. I think that's working. I think it is working now. So I'm going to leave it alone for a little bit to do its thing. It does grab all. Okay. Alright. How much do we have in here? 4. Let's go ahead and throw those in here. Might as well. And I'm going to leave that alone for a little while. Let's see if that eventually starts to stockpile some 235. Really hope so. Alright, so one thing I do want to do, that's done being researched. Let's go ahead and research. Oh, I don't know, man. Do some inserter capacity bonus. I don't really care about the explosives. I could research the atomic bomb. Don't really need it. Laser damage 7. Sure. I'll do some extra laser damages. Oh. Genius. I think I can put productivity in these. Does it matter? Not really. It's probably going to slow it down a little bit, but... No. Let's not. Let's put speed, actually. I don't care about productivity on these. Alright, do that. Yoink. That should help it out a little bit, get it going a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and make a new space platform. Little ship V1. And we should get a platform right there. Plop. And that should do its thing and go off into space for us. I just realized I'm pretty sure I can actually make a reactor for my suit with just one piece of 235. I think it's 235. Because I just need a couple of fuel cells. I can make 10 fuel cells with one 235. And some 238, which I was just over there. I should have grabbed it when I was there. Yeah. So then I just need... I don't want to take more than I need. There we go. 20 of them. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I just need some iron plates. Let's get one of those. I think it's going to make 10 of them. And then I just need a ton of blue chips and low density structures. A little bit more. Oh, that's a lot of blue circuits for those. Okay. Let's go ahead and make 2 of them. Might as well. And then I can get rid of all the solar panels. We'll keep a few just as like a placeholder because the belt immunity upgrade is just one piece. And I can put that there. Put these. Alright, so 2 of those. And then I could do 3 more exoskeletons if I wanted to. I don't think I need to right now. I got all this extra space up here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and... let's not trash all of the excess yet. I might as well finish this up, so... what do I need for the Mark II portable RoboPort thing? That's also... a lot of this is Fulgora science. A lot. Okay. So we won't have that yet. So let's go ahead and make 3 more exoskeletons. Do we want some more energy shields? Or do I want to make some of these? No, we'll go with the energy shields, I think. Might as well. 1, 2, and 3. So now how fast are we going to be? Oh, yeah. That is nice. Okay. And power should no longer really be an issue. We have both of the fission reactors. It's not showing. I think it's 1.5 megawatts of power just from the fission reactors. Is this thing getting any? Not yet. It's gonna take a minute. How many? 8 more right here. Let me actually take the extras. I think I might have taken too many out of it. Nope. That's good. That way we get double the speed, essentially. There we go. Trying to get enough to get the third one up and running, too. This thing's actually working out pretty well. I like it. I think I can fit more beacons on this side as well. I don't need them right now. Especially once this thing gets primed up and just constantly running. That should be plenty. Plenty for us. And third one up and running. There we go. Alright, I'm going to ignore that thing for now. Let it do its thing. Okay. Not a whole lot left that I can do. I can go ahead and start building this guy out a little bit. I just go ahead and build a whole bunch of foundations like this. Then the rockets can get them all sent up. There we go. And that'll save some time later on the next episode when I start building out the ship. These all look fine. Oh, I forgot that it changes the color of everything. That's pretty cool. Got some trees burning down because they got scorched with the flamethrowers. Okay. Oh, how's power been looking? I haven't even been checking it. Oh, let's say in the last hour. It's dipping down pretty low, but we are topping our accumulators off. Probably wouldn't hurt to get a little more solar placed down. I don't really know where to put it. I might just have to wait. Because I don't know. I was thinking about putting some right here, but I don't think I want to put them that close. I think once I get cliff explosives to get all these taken out, I can put some solar panels right here. It's a pretty dead space. How's that looking? 11, 16, 9. This one's dropped quite a bit. I think it was 4.5 million at the start. Jeez. Okay. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We got Kovarex processing started. I think this actually looks pretty well, and I can probably make it tileable pretty easily if I needed to. I don't think once this is all primed up and running 100%, I don't think we'll need any more. who knows? We'll see. There's room for expansion if I need it. And so I think I like building nuclear over lakes and having just like landfill and just kind of like a big nuclear plant floating in the middle of the lake. That's usually what I do, so I'm probably going to go that route. But next episode, I do want to start building out our first ship, and we're going to go to Vulcanus first. On my first playthrough, well, I say first playthrough, the only playthrough I've done of Space Age, I went to Factorio first, and that was rough. So I think I was also doing the achievement at the same time to research a different planet's science pack before you do yellow and purple. So I didn't have very much stuff, and I rushed into space really quickly. At least with this one, we have a base that is self-sufficient. I don't even have to do anything. I can do literally everything that I need to from the map view. And yeah, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, next episode I'd like to hopefully get over to Vulcanus and get started. Definitely get cliff explosives. Probably take out a demolisher and kind of get a small base up and running with roboports as well. Power on Vulcanus is not terrible with steam and solar, so it'll be a fun time. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you have a fantastic day.